And the next barrel of laughs. So, the pull has to come off. Pretty much because I've got to do bushings. Which is 2 of them. Two bushings. Happy joy. So, pretty much what it is, it sits on that pin there, and that top pin has a plate which is bolted to the back of the mower frame with 8 very lovely fucking bolts to get at. Top 4 are alright, but the bottom 4 are, that's in the way, and they are 3/4 rattle gun jobs minimum. So basically you've got to drop the guard enough that you can get to them. Did all that, removed the PDO shaft, tried lifting it, no go, no go, no go, Joe. And tried it with the bar under it, still no go. Had another quick look, and typically right up there was another bolt. So we got that out, and you can see it's moved 1/2 inch at least now. So in theory it should all come off, in theory. Don't want to have to remove the rest of that PDO drive, although it is very tempting to do uni joints while I'm at it, just in case. So we'll see how I feel. I don't know how brilliantly you can get to the actual fucking bolts through the pulley. You probably got to take the pulley off, would probably be the smart way, and then it should all just unbolt and come out. But at this stage I haven't done that. So, oh God. Knowing how much of a prick of a job that is, once it's all back together, considering it's 16 years old, could be a good idea. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out. The main thing is to get that off first and have a look at these bushes. Well, it's off. Good fucking luck putting it back on, but it's off. Yes. Very good luck putting it back on. Could be interesting, but anyway. That was interesting enough. Seen better days. Despite the fact I do grease the fucking thing, got to the point where it wasn't taking grease. Probably because the bastard bloody thing had worked its way out, so the grease nipple on the end wouldn't have been going through the gap to grease the where it has to spin. So that wouldn't have been helping. So anyway, whereas the top one did take grease, but I think it's got a bit of a Might be mistaken. Thought it had a little bit of a wobble in it, but anyway. Have to whip that out. Try and get the pin out. That could be also interesting. For fuck's sake. So I'll have to clean that bastard up as well. Yeah, but anyway, it's off. Fun and games continues. That was the bush that came out of the bottom. It was up that way and it had worked its way out. Not only had it worked its way up and out, but you can see it's squashed itself out of shape and to the bottom, to the point where I went back to John Deere to check that I actually had the right bush and that this one wasn't meant to be different. No, it's meant to be that thick. It's just munted itself completely. Next challenge was getting this one in, apart from getting that one out, which I haven't tackled yet because there's a slight problem. This grease nipple has decided it does not want to come out either, so that's going to be another marvellous little fucking story, because you need to take the grease nipples out so that once you get the bush in, you can drill a hole through the bush so the grease can come out through the race. So that's going to be cut the head off, drill it out, easy out, hope to Christ it comes out, because I can't just leave it in there because I need to drill a hole in the fucking bush once it's in place. So, whilst I had the bottom one came out, I'm yet to drill the hole, but bottom one comes out. Getting that new bush in is rather an adventurous job, just as much as getting the old one out probably will be for the top. I will try the same thing. If that doesn't work, I will end up probably taking to it with the die grinder, which I forgot to fucking bring back over. I knew there was going to be something. And just grind it down so I can get in there to, with the chisel, to punch it out. But back to that one. I got it started, got it down flat. The only issue is for the grease race to line up with the hole, as in height wise, this needs to be recessed down about 9 to 10 mils. Now, how I checked all of that was straight edge across there and calipers, and visualised the grease nipple height from there, which was 36 mils roughly, so use that as a guide to go 36 mils from underneath that edge down, which is currently where we're sitting, but it was never going to get there without a little bit of ingenuity. So what I ended up doing is I decided, since nothing would ever fit perfectly, that I would attack one of the dead flanges. So I plasma cut the outer edge off so I didn't have to machine all of that fucking off as well, and have the bolt holes destroy the tungsten carbide inserts on the lathe. So what we came up with was that. So this edge has been machined down to literally just sit in. I ended up having to just put it in the little lathe here just to take one more little piece off. Just sits in nicely. Then I'll just put the nice large piece of hollow bar over the top and the flat plate on top of that, and attacked it with the large flogging stick, being the big one, not the little one. So that successfully managed to drive that piece in. So now it'll be a case of drill that hole through there, put the grease nipple back in, and hopefully it should take grease. Well, the bush basher worked. Just had to machine it down slightly again as it got stuck, but the bush is removed. So now it'll be tackled with this bloody grease nipple and put it all back together.